I found 1 amphibian, 5 mammals and 37 birds in this week's video, including 3 new species to add to the total of my quest to find every animal in the UK. And I bet you've never seen at least one of the new mammal species, as they're exceptionally difficult to spot. So make sure you hang around to see that little fella. Let's dive into the first day of searching. Hello and welcome back to Creature Chronicles. I'm out here in Papercourt Marshes today in Ripley in Surrey, and I'm going to be looking for some waders, maybe a few warblers, things like that, getting in amongst the reeds, you know what I'm like. And yeah, there's lots of things here that we can find today that would be cool. But yeah, I'm going to have a look around and show you everything I see along the way. The first animal I found was this greenfinch that was looking especially nice against the blue sky of this absolute stonker of a day for December. So I've just come across this bird feeder, so I'm going to wait around here for 10-20 minutes and just see what pops up, but I have got to stand very close to it, so I'm not sure whether that's going to stop them. It probably will. The super slow motion mode on my new camera is perfect for filming birds. You really get to see them in a whole new way, including seeing their come out at a fifth of normal speed. What a treat. So I saw a few bits and bobs at the feeder, and then I continued walking, and that's when I spotted this beast of the skies. Right, I'm going to wait here for a while now and just hope by some miracle that some sort of warbler comes and perches at the top of a reed and I can get a quick shot to show you. Yes! Yes! I'm pretty sure I just filmed a new species. I think it was a bramlin. I'm not 100% sure. Could have been something I've already filmed, but I'm well happy with that. That's awesome. I can see more. These aren't bramlins, unfortunately. They're reed buntings, so not a new species for the total. They're another bird with different plumage in winter compared to summer, so I got a bit confused. But they're still lovely birds to see and get some crispy shots of. Reed buntings are one of many birds who will fake being injured if predators get too close to their nests, in an attempt to lure the animal away from their chicks. It's a bit like what footballers do to try and get a free kick. Get up, you bloody faker! As I was walking down this gorgeous path, another tiny bird caught my eye. This goldcrest. These little buggers are especially hard to film, as they're the smallest bird we have in the UK, weighing only 5 grams. This place wasn't particularly big, and I had looked around everywhere at this point, so I decided to head off to another spot nearby. Right, so now I'm at Ripley Canal. Thought I'd have another little look around here. I can see a load of geese over there, so I'll have a little scan through there, and maybe there'll be a cheeky new species. There weren't any new faces among these geese, unfortunately, but even Canada geese look pretty epic in slow motion if you ask me. Ah, the joys of winter. So obviously I've got a lot of birds to find on this quest, so if you could do me a favour and let me know the rarest bird you've ever seen and where you've seen it, that'll give me some good ideas of where I can look for some of the rarer ones. This guy cracked me up. He was enjoying a snack, dropped it, and then went back for more only to realise it was gone. I know I've been there when you tried to reach out for your snacks, only to realise you've already finished them all. Always a crushing feeling. There's literally hundreds of chaffinch flying out of this field right now. Got a few nice shots, but they're very skittish. Next up, I found this lake which had a nice selection of duckos on it, including this great crested grebe. These guys barely ever fly and almost never come on land either. Their feet are positioned very far back on their bodies, so they're very clumsy if they do try and walk, often falling flat on their beaks. I also spotted this pair of little grebes. I was worried the one at the back had just been chomped by a pike, which is a truly terrifying fish, as I've never seen any bird dive in this way before, but thankfully it did pop back up. Maybe this was the start of the duck equivalent of the Fosbury flop. As I was driving home from the first day of creature searching, I went past this field that had more egrets than I have ever seen in one spot. It also had a pair of Egyptian geese and several grey herons. Definitely not a bad day for wildlife. Now time for day 2, where things get spicy. You don't get warnings for that every day. I'm not sure I believe them. There were lots of pieces of sheet metal and black fabric for critters to warm up under at this place, but as it was December, I wasn't particularly hopeful of seeing anything. Josh, give me a newt or something. But then... Oh, is that a shrew? That was a shrew! That's a new species! That wasn't going to be the best shot ever, but that was a shrew. I've never seen a shrew before. That was a shrew. That shrew is in there. That was a shrew. Finally, something. Oh my God, it's been a challenge this week. Oh, he just snuck in that little hole down there. Yo. He's not still under here, is he? No. Right, well, he won't come back now, but that was a f***ing shrew. Yeah. I've never even seen a live shrew before. Yes. Yes. I'm overwhelmed. I've been struggling to find new species this week. I don't like to put out an episode with a new species generally. Shrew. There you go. You're welcome. Let's take a closer look at the little fella. Honestly, I'm over the moon with that. I've been lifting up a few of these. The first one I lifted up, I didn't film. And there was a field mouse under there, which is also a new species. So I f***ed that up. But that shrew, oh, I don't even know what kind of shrew. Good shrew, a nice shrew. Yes. I haven't even done my intro yet. I'm at Tice's Meadow in Farnham. And I'll be honest, it was feeling like a little bit of a wet fart. I wasn't seeing much at all. There's a huge lake, there's a lot on it, but it's all miles away. And I don't have one of those proper bird watching telescopes, so it's not really stuff I can film. So I've seen a deer and a few little birds that have all flown away as soon as I got near them. So I can go home happy now if that's all I got. Shrew. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen a shrew, because that is genuinely the first time in my life seeing a living shrew. And dead ones, I've only seen one. So they seem like incredibly elusive animals. So do let me know if you've ever seen one and where you saw it. Can we go 2 for 2? No. I'm also hopeful to find a little newt today. We'll see. Ooh, another one. Another 2. Let's get it. Shrew? Shrew, Barrymore? No. Something else ran away. Oh, maybe I can slow it down and see it. That thing was fast. What was that? Oh my God, little mammals today, is it? Little... Oh, what is it? Where did it go? Right, that's quite hard to see, but I think that might have been a field mouse, which would be 2 new mammal species in like 5 minutes. I'll be able to check later when I can put it into my editing software and kind of go frame by frame. But I think there's a field mouse. So my mood's just gone from about a 2 to a 10. Oh man, I love it when I find a new species. But little mammals, man, they're hard to come across. I don't think I'm going to go this way actually. Path turning into a river. But yes, over the moon. Maybe he's come back. There he is! What is it? Oh, I think it's a vole. Can you see its face? Yes. Oh, that's some sort of vole. No way. Why is it letting me film it so nicely? I don't know what that is still. That's not a mouse, that's some sort of vole. I can't believe that thing just sat there and let me film it, man. Man, I can't believe my luck. I can't believe it was under there again. And I couldn't really identify it from my first shot. It's almost sad how fast my heart's beating, but this is the I live for, the rush. Right, I'm going to check if the shrew came back as well. No. I can't believe I got a good shot of both of them though. I should definitely be able to identify them. I'm thinking initially from the length of the tail that it's a field vole, but I'm definitely going to have to ask you guys to help me out because I'm unfamiliar with them. But if it's a field vole, it's a new species. Bank vole I've done before, so let's hope it's a field one. Then I kept walking, and off camera I flipped a log over as flipping stuff seemed to be working out well for me on this day. No freaking way. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Found a new... I can't believe this. It's a good day for flipping things. Right, let's pick them up, have a close look. I know purely off the size this isn't a great crested newt, so you are allowed to handle them. Because great crested newts are protected, so you're not allowed to disturb them. But I'll disturb you all day. Ooh. I won't bother him for too long, but we got to see him, haven't we? Wow, look how cool. Just very briefly show you his orange belly. That will help me identify him later as well. And now I'll put him back down where he was. There you go, little buddy. Back to chilling. This is... what? This day's turned around quickly. And there's also this lovely rotten slug. Ooh. See, I don't want to squish him with the log, so I'm just gonna... oh, I'll touch that slug. I'm gonna move you one more time, little buddy. I'll just put you there, and then put the log down, and you can crawl back under in a minute. I just don't want to squish you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I was going to find a newt today. That's potentially 3 new species in the last half an hour. I can't tell you how happy I am with that. Came here for birds, got everything but. Just buzzing. That's going to be either a smooth newt or a palmate newt, and I will find out and I will tell you. Don't think I won't, because I will. Holy shit, look under this one. Mini newts. Probably the fellow I just picked up. Oh, another tiny one. What the heck? I'm going to have to pick up one of these tiny ones to show you just how tiny they are. Look at that. Look at that. That's mental. Look how small. Look at this, look. That's crazy. Put him exactly where he was. That's madness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, logs are the way to go then for the newts. That's balmy. Well, I'm going to put this down super gently. They're all exactly where they were, so they should be fine. And they're squishy anyway. After all that excitement, I went to have another look at the lake. So you may be able to see there are a lot of birds out there, but they're just well out of range from my camera, unfortunately. But hey, who gives a shit about birds anymore when you got bloody voles and shrews and newts crawling out your ears? Even though all the birds were very far away, I'll quickly show you the species I filmed. And next, I'll show you a guy I met who knew a robin at this place and he trained it to eat out of his hand, and who could shed some light on the animals I'd already seen. There's a lapwing over there. Probably one of the more interesting birds I can spot at the moment. After a bit more walking, I discovered this bird feeding station, which is where I met my new buddy.
Alright.
So this is your pet robin, is it?
Yeah, come on in. There you go. Come on in. Hey, come on. Stay as still as you can. He gets nervous when other people are around. Hello, hello, Buster. Oh no, it's Bunter, isn't it? Yeah. So, look at that, not shot with him, isn't it?
That's so cool.
There you go then, come on in. Yeah. There you go.
I've been trying to get to this point with the one where I live.
Oh, you're off.
I was a bit too loud.
You are Bunter.
This nice chap volunteered at this place, and we chatted for a good 20 minutes while watching the feeding birds. He told me about several rare things that he'd seen there himself, such as wryneck and stilts. And he also said sparrowhawks come by regularly, and sometimes even catch the collared doves from around the feeders, which made me wait around for even longer, hoping that I'd get lucky. But my luck was just with the mammals and amphibians on this day. I'm sure the doves were happy about that though. The coolest bird I saw was probably this jay, which are a member of the crow family. They're incredibly intelligent birds and can mimic different sounds, including cats and horses, as well as mechanical sounds. I would absolutely love to hear a jay bust out a neigh or a meow. Maybe that's something I'll be fortunate enough to hear in person one day and show you guys. So I was just talking to some nice guy called Len. He was the one feeding that little robin, and he volunteers here, and he told me that they have water shrew here, so that would have been the one I saw. So that's good, and I can officially put it on the total. Ding!
Water shrew, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Water shrew, knowing my fate is to be with you. Whoa, 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 water shrew.
Just found a bunch more newts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teeniest, tiniest number 5. Look at him. 6. 7, 8. Nuts. They were honestly easier to pick than berries. These guys are just chilling this time of year. But they're probably enjoying a little bit of warmth in my hand. That's why they're staying put. And because they can sense I'm a friendly guy. That is mad. I'd love to go and shake someone's hand, scare the life out of them. Well, that search was certainly full of surprises, and I think I've done very well, so I'm going to head back to everyone's favourite, Bushy Park, to try and get an extra little bit of ultra slow-mo footage just to top the film off nicely. Right, so I'm in Bushy Park now, and I'm just going to show you everything that I see in ultra slow-mo, like I said, because I don't know about you, but I'm loving seeing everything again that I've already filmed, but way slowed down, so you can really see little bits of their behaviour that you might not have noticed. Little things like sometimes when birds like jump off a perch, they don't flap straight away, they just jump off. I didn't know, did you? Probably not. So yeah, a few more of them, see what's around. episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.